Dear student, welcome to this video. In this video, I will teach you how to install code blocks on Windows operating system. Let's begin. Open the browser, type code blocks, click enter key on the keyboard. We need to click on the first link, codeblocks.org. This is the official website for the code blocks. So click on this link. We need to click downloads. We can download code blocks in three ways. Binary release, we can download the source code, and also we can download from SVN. We will download using binary release. Click on this link. CodeBlocks IDE is available for multiple platforms because it supports cross-platform. We can see here it is available for Windows operating system, Linux and also Mac OS. Currently, I am on Windows operating system. My version of Windows is Windows 10 64-bit. So let's go to Windows. We can see the list of links here. These links are for Windows 64-bit operating system and these links are for Windows 32-bit operating system. So as I am on Windows 64-bit operating system, I am selecting this one. This one will come along with the MinGW compiler. We already learned the importance of compilers, which is required to translate the source code into the machine code, and GCC compiler is the most popular compiler. MinGW is the GCC compiler for Windows operating system. We can download this from two sources, either from FossHub or SourceForge.net. Let's click this one. Within few seconds the download will start. As download will take some time, I already downloaded the setup file and put that setup file in the desktop. So let's go to the desktop and start installation. This is the setup file. Double click on this setup file. Now we should follow the step-by-step process in the installation wizard. Now click on next. We need to agree the license agreement. This is the license agreement. And click on I agree. It's better to install the full software with all plugins, all tools and everything. So keep everything selected. Click next. We can see here the software is installing in the location C drive program files code blocks. Usually we will install all the softwares in C drive. So don't change this path, but we must remember the location. C drive, program files, code blocks. Click on install. It will take some time for the installation. Let's wait up to the installation is done. Now the installation is completed. It is asking, do you want to run code blocks now? For now I am clicking no. Once we click no, we can see here the next button is highlighted. Click on next and click on finish. Now the code blocks is installed successfully. Let's go to the C drive program files and check. C drive program files, and we can see here the code blocks is installed. Let's open this folder and we can see here this is the exe file. We need to click on this one to open the CodeBlocks IDE. And also when we install CodeBlocks IDE, it will create the shortcut for this exe file and will put on the desktop. So instead of coming to this path and clicking on this one to open CodeBlocks IDE, directly we can open this shortcut. When we right click and click properties, we can see here this is the shortcut for C drive program files code blocks.exe. C drive program files code blocks.exe. Okay. So we can straight away use this shortcut to open the code blocks. And also we installed MinGW compiler along with the code blocks. We can see here MinGW and click bin and we can see the executable files GCC for C compiler and G++ for C++ compiler. We already learned the importance of setting up the path in the environment variables. So we need to set the path for this MinGW compiler in the environment variables. This is because we usually install the softwares in C drive, but we will use those softwares from anywhere in the system, maybe in D drive or E drive or C drive. So we need to set up the path in the environment variable. Now right click on this, click copy. We should go to the environment variables. We can see here our PC with the name this PC. Right click on this and click properties. Click advanced system settings. Click environment variables. We can see here user variables and system variables. We already learned the difference between user variables and system variables. User variables means we can use this software only for this user. If you want to use this software for all the users of our system, we need to set up in the system variable. So now I am setting the path in the system variable. Let's go to the path variable. This is the path variable. Click on this one. Click edit. Now click on new. Now right click and paste. This is the path we copied for MinGW compiler, which is available in the code blocks. Click on OK. Click on OK. Click on OK. Now to check whether the GCC compiler is recognized by our system or not, we should go to the command prompt and type GCC. Click on enter. Now the GCC is recognized. This error is okay. This is because we didn't give the source code file name to compile. Just give this command and check. Now we can start working with the code blocks IDE. So double click on this shortcut. When it is opening this code blocks IDE, it will automatically detect GCC compiler, which is MinGW, because we already set the path in the environment variables. Once we've opened this, let's close this one and go to file and open. Let's open our first program on the desktop. Use Ctrl and scroll up to increase the font size and use Ctrl and scroll down to decrease the font size. And we need to compile the program. We need to click build and compile current file. And we can also see here the compilation is done. It recognized the GCC compiler which we set in the environment variables and created the .output file. And we already learned that it also created .exe file. Let's open code blocks and now we can run the program. Click build, click run. This is the command prompt, or we can also call it as console. To exit this console, we need to press any key to continue. Usually we will press enter key on the keyboard. A detailed explanation of how to write the program in the source code editor, how to build or compiling the program and running the program, we already learned in the compilation and execution process of code blocks IDE. Please watch that video. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, please click on like button. Please also subscribe to our channel and click on notification button so that whenever I posted the video, you will get notification. Please do share and comment our video. I will see you in the next video.